the game that people have wanted to see.
2.5 months later, they meet again.
There's a reason why you probably haven't heard a lot of their players. TJ Hall is the only one as a junior that holds a Division I offer as they go right to him. Josiah Mosley definitely will handle the ball a little bit as we see him on the perimeter.
And look at him go. There's Mosley to lay it in.
That's what's made them so deadly, is that they're able to hang with anybody in the state. And see a good finish there from TJ Hall.
And then Hall launching the three.
There it is.
Not there, and an offensive rebound. If you would have had it, lost it. Here's Plano East on the run out and laying it in is Rashard Angton.
We talked about Silsby's pace in the 4A game. How about the pace starting for this one? Both teams flying up and down the court as Mosley takes advantage of.
Try that three again. This time it is good by Devon Hewitt. Here's Plano East again on the drive. Nice reverse side move to lay it in for Rashard Angton. Tran working it into the paint. A dribble, a nice jump stop, and dropped in by Xavier Miller. Up top, Hall. The fake, turn around, and able to pokes it home.
Oh my goodness.
That wraparound pass, back the button again. Look at this, how they can't get his balance, and it's a turnover, and it's a 2-on-1 underneath the buckets there. This one, and then the three from the left side is knocked down by Allen Guyton. Off the rim, unable to go there for Angton. And numbers down the floor and laying it in is Goodland. Tran goes in and gets it high off the glass.
Wow.
There's a bucket a moment ago. In the corner for Angton with the floater. How about that teardrop? Balls double team, and there is the pickoff by John Kavnix, and drives in to score.
Again, there it is. That's what he does. A lot of off-ball pressure here so far.
Fade away, nice jumper. That one knocked down by Hall. Leaving it for Xavier Miller. And then stolen, taken away by Button. Uzi Button in for the score. Try to take him off the dribble or just shoot right over it. Scramble for it underneath. And here comes Plano East quickly into the front court. Off to Angton. The three. Not there. The rebound and the putback is there for Mazzell. 7-point advantage. Mostly the turnaround.
I mean, that's about as quick as offense you can get on the baseline.
And the turnaround response back in transition. And it's down in the corner, saved in bounds by Plano East, but Mosley inside with a quick pass to Junior Goodland. Wheel around traffic, shot put up, and that trickles home there for Jordan Mazzell. They continue to battle. Meanwhile, Angton down the lane to lay it in.
How about him? Oh my goodness.
This guy right here is going to win. This team right here is going to win.
They're in that time of the game where they can kind of take their time a little more. They don't have to be as hectic.
And that one goes in with a three. Huge three there. And now it's out to a 9-point advantage. Can't afford to go down much more than that. And Mosley understands that. There have been teams that have been unbeaten at the 5A level, but this will be the first 6A team to do it. And that shot will rattle around the all three. They're going to call goaltending. Approaching the midway mark of the final quarter, driving all the way in for the bucket. Uzziah Button draws the double team. Underneath and not ready for the pass was Hewitt. Taken away, and now with a minute to go, Plano East can feel it coming. The Plano East Panthers have become the first class 6A school to go 40-0. The Panthers are UIL 6A boys state basketball champions of Texas.
3 state championships, all 9 years apart, right? So Plano did it, I believe, in 06. Then we did it in 2015. Then West did it in 2015, and then here we are 9 years later, and we did it. I've always thought Plano was a great basketball town. A lot of great players. The best player to ever come out of out of the city of Plano was Jimmy King. You know, he was on the 91 team. Really got all this started.
We knew we were coming in here. We're gonna have a challenge like the whole semester, the whole year. I mean, like dudes want to come after every day. You know, they seen us our record 20-0, 40-0. It don't really matter. Dudes, we have a chip on our shoulder the whole year. But this feels good. You know, having people in the crowd like to support us, it feels great.
Can't imagine doing this though when you started the season, right?
I couldn't imagine this, but I mean, I had a feeling this was gonna happen though.
40-0, you would have said what?
I probably would have laughed at him. And then not only 40-0, but going into the Final Four, we had a 27-point marginal victory average. That's just silly, you know?
It is silly.
It is silly. I thought we had a chance to win it all, but to do it the way we did it, winning by double figures, what was like? Yeah, winning all the games by double figures, like that's just silly.
Team chemistry is like the main thing. I mean, like it don't matter. Like teams have like 5 stars, 4 stars all these days, but like if you have team, you play like a team, then I mean you can accomplish anything, as we shown right now.
Their friendship, like just hanging around them, they love being together, and I love being with them. Like they hang out in the locker room nonstop. They just hearing them on the bus, hearing them laugh. Hearing them laugh is what I miss the most. They have all these little inside jokes that are hilarious.
It's hard to speak, to see all of our hard work pay off. Everybody who's come together through these past 12 years or so, it just means the world to us. When that final buzzer sounded, then I kind of looked around and was like, dang, we really did this, you know?
A lot of our team's here because we didn't finish the job in '94, but these guys and Coach Wester and the crew, man, just watch them do 40-0 and win the state championships is incredible.
But we've said March 9th 1,000 times this season. So like no play was bigger than trying to win on March 9th.
I love these guys. We try to go 1-0 every game, so to see 40-0, I'm not too surprised, to be honest with you.